Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm so excited to share in the Visual Studio Code, we can embed some AI code editing agent and which can help you to do your work. Like even I'm not a developer, I'm just a functional consultant. And also I'm using a Python, Python case for Business Central is using AL, it's not Python. I'm just using Python as example to show you how you can use this AI code editor agent, which is called Cline, which is really cool. And I can make a comparison with the Copilot from the Visual Studio Code in like you can use as well. So actually, I'm already doing it. So I created a file, and this file was just a game, and if you just create a first, if you just create a new Python file, then you can use generate code, and then you can use natural language to create some code there. Then you can select the model you want to use. I just use the default. Originally, I just want to create a game and to ask the user if they want to play this game or not. If they said yes, then I will have 10 random math questions, ask them to answer. But that's very basic. So I just use the natural language and ask my question here and select the model and send it, and they generate a game. So originally the game was very simple. And then I compared the Copilot with this tool, with this AI agent. And in the Copilot, I was giving instructions saying generate 10 random math questions in my code. Then the Copilot generated those random questions, then write a code. And so once you double click on the code, it highlights what it created, what this piece created and highlighted in the code, because the other part is the original what I generated from generating code. And then that I was comparing was Cline, this tool, which is AI code editor, and also it can send it's using MCP, the model context protocol, and it's an agent. It's not only creating the code, and also it's automatically creating the testing script, which made me very excited because we as functional consultant, we can develop something. Like even we don't know that much about coding. We may know the basic syntax of coding, but it's not that like an experienced developer. But we can write some basic coding with it. So what happened is I just asked Cline, what I did is I asked Cline because my previous coding was very simple. So I said, can you make my quiz can you make my this file, which is quiz underscore game, more fun by adding some additional features like providing a score if the user answered the 10 random math questions correctly. And then it's just doing its stuff. And so first analyzed my code, and after it analyzed my code, and it generated a new Python file and to add additional features. And then because it's checking each steps, and then now it's saying it's running the game successfully. It created a test script and running it, and it's actually it generated the game successfully. Now it's want to create a test script to verify if it works. So if we say yes, it generated this test script, and we say yes, then let's see what happens next. Now I want to execute a command, but there's some errors here, but it's still doing stuff. It says successfully enhanced the quiz game. The new features added is comprehensive scoring system, and then 3 difficulty levels, enhanced user experience, smart question generation. Wow, that's lots of features. Okay. I didn't even think about all those features, and it just did it for me. Okay. And if I want to execute this command, yeah, I do want to run this game to see how it goes. Then you can see in the terminal, somehow it still doesn't recognize the Python. So it seems like this tool is automated, but it just cannot. Okay, so instead of doing that, let's see. Oh, actually the code is already generated. So we can just, that's the test. Okay, let's go back to see. Oh, yeah. So all the code is already generated there. We can just run it, because it doesn't recognize that command py. So we can just run this code to see. So, okay, answer, what's your name? Oh, I should put here in the terminal. And then we just enter our name. Do you want to play? Yes. And then I want the easy one. Question. I just want the 10 question. Oh my god, what is what is 15 minus 10? I thought it's asking me. Okay, so I answered it wrong. So that's just try something which is correct. Now I got the 10 points. And then we just keep on working on it. So just keep on adding my points. And okay, so this is very easy questions. And we have 10 questions. So you just need to bear with me for a moment. Then let's finish. Let's see if I can quickly finish this 10 questions and to see what we got after that with this game. Would you like to play again? Oh, it says something difficulty, easy, question answered, 9 out of 10, accuracy, 90%, final score 120. And excellent work. You are really good at math. Gold medal. If I say yes, I want to see if I failed all the questions, then I'm just gonna put a 0 for all the questions and let's see what it's gonna tell me. We can see it from the code, but I just want to see how it runs. Just quickly put an incorrect answer there. I got 0 points. Then let's see what it says at the end. Okay, keep trying. Practice makes perfect. Keep practicing for a medal. I didn't get anything. So this is really fun. Like you're not doing anything. You just asked Cline do it, and it created code, and also it tested. It tested the code, and then you just use your natural language and you create something. And this is completely free. Like the Visual Studio Code is free, and Cline, the version I use is free. I didn't pay a penny for it. But I'm so excited, like the functionality, how AI is changing our work.